Okay, we seem to be live. Yep. Good evening. There are a couple things I need to address before going all chattery. First of all, about this time, first of all, the videos go about live about 2 weeks later than they are being recorded. No, not 2 weeks, 2 months later. So anything that is time sensitive or whatever can't really be mentioned because it's always going to be old news on the YouTube stream. So that's why I'm not addressing so much personal stuff, even though today is going to be a very personal penny. So that's item number 2, which means that it's kind of a hard one for me to draw, not physically, just emotionally. So please keep that in mind when giving suggestions. This is a very personal and important one for me, so I may make some choices you don't agree with. What else? Oh yeah, that's a less dramatic update. I removed one of my extenders for the Wi-Fi, so this is the first time streaming through a different internet route. So if anything happens, that might be the change. I think that was all that. Oh yeah, and I'm super tired, but that's mostly because I'm emotionally drained. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do stuff after the penny. I might do something. For all I know, I'm going to add some books to my library thing. Thus far, I have little luck with the books that I have left to scan, that they aren't being scanned, so I need to add them manually one by one, and that's gonna take a while. So yeah, no updates on the book front, book 5. So if I have some energy left, I'm going to work on book 5 art. I have been editing someone else's book instead. I try to do 1 chapter each week, and I'm being a very annoying editor. So I'm just going to say anything I think, and then the writer can do with it what they want. I can say it's a very interesting story. Guys, I don't want spammers right now. While I report it, pin this message. No, not pin this message. We're going to report spam. Well, and what are the offers to sell bots and the likes. Okay. Goodbye. Block this user. Not that it will change anything. So there's just some things on my mind emotionally that makes it harder for me to draw. Videos on YouTube take about 2 months to get there. I'm reading a very nice children's book. It's really captivating. So I do recommend it as soon as it gets published, by the way, and that might still take a while because I'm a very slow editor. Currently my guess is late elementary school, so ages 10 to 12. Others may enjoy it. I mean, I'm an adult and I'm enjoying it, but I think that's the best demographic at the moment. So if I can tell more about the book, I will. But right now, I'm very slow at editing. I have book 5 art to do. I have Penny Comic 5 art to do. I have still a birthday gift that's due this week. Yeah, and like I said, emotionally drained, physically drained because of my work. Just didn't have to bike today. I could take public transportation because I could go to another office. So I'm not mischeerful. So everyone, guys, go cheer me up. I mean, it's my stream. It should be all about me. So guys, tell me all about your day so it can cheer me up. And meanwhile, I'll just do the text. And I need the right word for it. Oh, let's see. AnimeCon registration opens tonight, midnight. So I'm quickly gonna read that. Download. Oh, great. Outlook really doesn't like Firefox anymore. And what did you get at the action? Or groceries? I'm not expecting anything wrong with the AnimeCon information. Basic changes. Oh, it's going to move from to the bigger hall, which had the events. More lights and less draft. Well, I'm hoping more air conditioning as well. Openings times. Well, I have my days off, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. Same time, so nothing. Okay. Okay, you can choose your pick place, which is fine. Prices. Pricey, but it's still way better than the Dutch Comic Con. Dutch Comic Con is still twice. We don't need electricity. We don't need Wi-Fi. Two tickets. Reservation. Same website as always, so I might want to stay up a little bit longer. I'm assuming I don't get artist alley table, considering we still sell some official art supplies, which is getting less, by the way. Advertising needed. Dealer room rules, which shouldn't be that much different as well. No bootleg. No adult stuff or whatever. Music and audio should be at a reasonable volume. We had that once, that was very annoying. You can't move outside your table. Okay. So that's just the space confined. So that's usually. Flyering only allowed at your own booth. Can't attach anything to a wall, which is fine because there is no wall. Or a pillar. There was a pillar last time. Gosh, emergency access may never be blocked. Color me shocked. I have talked about Color Me Shock and we decided it's going to be a mustard yellow color. Large banners and posters must be fireproofed and official certificate is required. Good thing I don't have that. No bootleg, no weapons. No food. Well, for direct consumption. Art that is not made by you. No AI art allowed. People caught and proven to sell AI art will be removed from your event and banned from future editions. No copied, stolen, traced. And fan art is, we only allow sale of fan art by artists. All fan art may be sold unless we received a notification from copyright holding parties. So, fan art sold by commercial dealers will be considered bootleg. Okay, that's nice. No alcohol. Well, for direct consumption. My thingy is already banned. And 18 plus, no mystery box. You have to get permission. You must be know beforehand what you buy. If it isn't on the list or on display, it's not supposed to be in the bag or the box. Lotteries may only be held with written permission because of the Dutch gambling law. As long as you made it yourself, you may apply for an artist booth. So yeah, that's nothing different from other years. Artists may not sell retail goods not related to their craft. Artists may sell limited amounts of items related to their craft at their booth. For example, sets of your favorite brands of markers or package materials so people can make it at home. Just keep in mind that the majority of your booth has to be dedicated to your art. So that means I can apply for an artist table? Because actually the only art things I'm selling would be the Copic markers, the pencils, and some paper, and well, that's actually all the Yeah, well, we talked about it last time, and then they told it was a dealer's table. So let's not try to push it. I can always apply for the dealer booth and then ask later on if it's okay if I get an artist one. Oops. Wait. I'm no longer 35. Why does it say I'm 35? I'm way older. I'm ancient by now. Wait, you as a dealer at Animal 2023? Well, I do sell art books, bags, art prints, cards, comics, drawing materials, Dutch comics. I know this mustn't be very interesting to look at, but maybe it's interesting to listen at. Do I sell plushies? No. No posters. Do I have jewelry or fashion accessories? Changes to dealer by year not saved. Okay, but you're allowed 2 categories and I've selected 3. Okay. Let's see. Then I'm just going to do the comics and books. Cards can go. I may only have 2 categories. Well, do I have more books or do I have more comics? I'm only allowed to have 2 categories, so that will be drawing materials. Oh, I've ordered 0 tables, so I can select. Okay, so I need to order something first. And that one isn't open yet. Okay, so that's something later. Change company data. Contact information. Change con. Because I'm going to be 40 by then. And that isn't needed anymore because we share a book table. So let's save. So we have to wait till midnight until it goes open. Okay, so I did that. I set it up. Wait, I can change my contact information. And that might be easier for me. Great. Change email address. You do not have to write. Okay, well, that will be later then. So everything is open. Just need to stay awake till midnight. So I can order. I'm a known dealer, by the way. They know me. That's why we usually don't have issues. Sure, it was a bit of a disappointment. I can't get an artist table because, well, it is a lot cheaper. But you know, it's fine. There are worse things. So we were looking for the medical condition. And will you be going 1 or 2 days to the anime con? And I will only go to the one in Rijswijk. The classic one is too far away for us. On a Saturday. Well, I hope I will have some new books for you. But otherwise it will be Fantasy Fest late in the year, so there is still... I have a feeling that if I go stress myself, I'm gonna have a burnout and will not... And then things will go slower even more, so need to take care of myself, which is really hard for me. Where is my sketch? Didn't do a pre-sketch today because I was home late, had dinner late, and I just I decided to spend some time with my family for a moment. I know it's really weird spending time with your family. Who does that? Need to find the outfit again. For reference. It's also funny that we have a camera doorbell. It's not a Ring doorbell, but similar like that. And today I saw kids running up to the door to do a prank call, belletje lellen. And well, because I wasn't present at the moment, I saw them walking away dejected, which was fun. But they weren't alone. They were with a parent. So I was like, parent, why don't you parent? You're supposed to parent your kids. Like, guys, don't do that. No, that was like, fine by me. Who cares? Must be nice not having to bother about your own home. I do apologize, I wasn't fast enough. Oh, it wasn't time for the other two sneezes. And there's even more coming. Right. If you sneeze, drink. Makes sense, right? Oh, seems to be reconnected. Didn't even count as the drop rate. Frame drop. I have snacks near me and I can't eat it because that's rude if I chew in your guys' ears. Now it starts coughing again. Well, that sounds like you have a busy day ahead. That's like a lot of costumes. And are you intending to do the mask for the ladybug costume as well? Sequences sewing. I admire your patience because it would drive me crazy. Oh, you already have the mask. That's good. That's a big line. Way too big. That's not good. I did not want to perfect all my puppy drawing skills with this comic. I will look at the picture after the stream. Already dallied enough. Already been 40 minutes and I'm still in the line art phase. Sure, it's not much color wise. go. Close the line. Make it a happy eye. Probably need to change a bit of the line art because it's not looking great. But I don't think I need to change that much, just with just squishing it a bit, making use of the functions of a digital art program. Right. I'm just gonna duplicate the line art. Slightly less. Color wise, this isn't going to be very interesting. Oops, missed the spot. Okay, that's gonna be hand colored. That's gonna be hand colored. Okay, so I cough and I drop. Interesting. Am I still online? Doesn't seem I'm still online. Yeah, we're back in green. I think I've dropped for a moment. What is my message bleeping? Okay. And that was the confirmation that the spammer has been banned. And that's why I added indeed the bubbles to the side so people can check if my stream has frozen or that I've just suddenly gone missing. So bubbles are doing their job. And I know she doesn't have a red nose in real life, but that's just to break all the grayness. It's already sad enough as it is. Shadows. First I'm gonna do the regular ones. Alright, and first we're gonna shade the shirt because that gets a different light color. Otherwise it's just gonna be grey. And then we're going back to the first days of Penny, where the Penny comic was in black and white, or actually grayscale. And because this is gonna bother me, because I'm the kind of person who does let this bother her. There we go. And now we're gonna do the body. First we're gonna select. I wish I could put some music on, because I really have a need for music at the moment. that's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. Yeah, but my the vet in my comics has been wearing blue blue lined white clothes, so I decided to stick with that. So it's now a recurring character, more or less. And the background now. Missed a spot. And even though you probably won't even notice it, see it on the comic eventually. Okay. I don't want to make it a bright color. Because such a little thing will bother me. Nobody will ever see it, but it will bother me. There's probably gonna be some fitting and okay, now it looks like the pup is saying that, so I'm seeing something flashing in the corner of my eye, so I think someone sent me a message and I will look at it later. Of course, that's the English word. Me is het in Nederlands. And that's why I have about 4 or 5 people checking my work. Okay, you guys might go text check. Ah, thank you for the typo. See, everyone spots something differently. Seems everything is already... Yeah, it's already... Need to restart this. That's just the one thing with this old program. It uses more memory than it can get, or yeah, to be short, program is old, needs more memory, but can't get more memory allocated or something like that. Didn't really understand it, but to be short, old program, new computer, not a match. I understand a lot of things about computers, but sometimes it just gets way over my head. You open. kijken. Okay, I think this is gonna be the text. Oops. Wait, why didn't I paste the text over here? Okay, that's a lot of news things for a possible next week penny or the week after. Also have to do one for the Gluren bij de Buren because I promised, but even though I'm no longer selected. Okay, that's 3 okays, and I'm gonna wait for my Dutch reader. So there might be some change in it, but that's, well, later. So let's see. Today, by the way, I was offered candy, and the person who offered to me checked the package twice. No milk. And then I could have as much as I wanted, and I was like, maybe not everything. They were tickles, I think. Kind of licorice-like. Soft licorice with a sugary shell or something like that. Very nice. I like tickles. I like any kind of candy, by the way. Okay, so first I'm gonna make my screen black for a moment because I need to sign into something. Okay, so I'm still here. Just need to sign something in something, though. I'll be right back. See, I'm making a nice waiting sound to pass the time. I just get a login bonus, and I kind of don't want to put my credentials online for everyone to see. I think that's a bit too much. Yes. Well, because of my work, I have to call other companies quite often, and some have very nice waiting music, and others are just horrible. Seriously. And sometimes they just get annoying because they go over and over and over again. Okay, so sign-in has been successful. And now, it's not much what I'm probably gonna do. Yeah, and then you get to hear there's one waiting person in front of you, and there are like 10 or 20. The system at my work is broken. So they say the waiting time is about 1 minute. Well, in fact, it's about 10. And we can't fix it because there's an error in the system. And that's really annoying. So put my display back on, so it's gonna need a moment to catch up. There we go. I'm probably not gonna do much. Dress and top. And now first I have to make a decision color-wise. So that's what I'm doing first. So I'm just gonna make some weird drawings that don't make any sense. That's not a brush. That brush doesn't work. Which color am I gonna do? I don't want to make it too flashy. I think I'm just gonna need to go for a dark red. Because the yellow is nice, but it's just too much. Okay, is it still a test? Because I need brush. No, pen. I need pen. Oop, that's not the color I selected. Right, beam of light. Right. So beam of light needs to go. There we go. And we need boots. Yeah, I'm going for the dark red. I know it doesn't make any sense like this, but it will make sense on the later run. First of all, you go. I said you go. Delete. Then I need my sketch back. Then I need to zoom in. And this is going to be tricky because I need to color around. Let's just say that I've made smarter choices in my life. Than doing things like this. Yeah, that's a bit too much. I missed it. Of course I missed it. I missed the whole line over here. Here, I need to change the... Okay. Coincidentally, that's this layer, so that's easier. There we go. Jeez, thank you for mentioning the wedding music, by the way. Suddenly I have the tune I heard this afternoon while waiting on, while being on hold. It's just a never-ending loop. It's not like my own fault. Like I mentioned wedding music or something like that. Blame others. That's what people taught me at work. The clients. Never take responsibility. Just blame someone else. And if they don't agree with you, just tell them they are lying. For example, one client told me, I was talking to you yesterday, and then you told me this, and now you're saying something else. You're lying to me. And I was like, sir, I didn't even work yesterday. No, you were working. You're lying to me. Sir, I did not work yesterday. I eventually had to raise my voice. I was like, sir, you're trying to make this personal, and I do not appreciate that. I did not work yesterday. No matter how hard you scream, I still did not work yesterday. Seriously, some people... Okay, now to make this better again. Okay, and I'm going to need to do the boots as well, because it's the same color. Boots. But with the boots I'm going to be smarter and put those under the dress, which makes it easier. And there's going to be a pants over, so that's not much of an issue. So there's not much shading which I can do when things are this dark. So I'm probably gonna work with highlights more instead of shades. I'm gonna do the sole with the same gray as the pants, so that will come later. Okay, sketch gone. And first we're gonna... This side doesn't even need more shades, not a lot of shades, because, well, it's... Oh, let's make it a soft one. That makes it easier to blend. And this needs to be smaller, because otherwise it's going to be too much. And it might be eye-pokingly loud coloring and shading at the moment. But if I zoom out, still going to be loud, harsh and all the likes. But if I put my overlay with color corrections on top of it, this one can go, then you see it's going to be a lot less loud already. It's not a Christmas outfit, because this country doesn't have Christmas. It's just a little girl who loves the color red. How much is the... there could be some shading here as well. And this is gonna need some... And this is just one of those colors that has been laying around for weeks. I'm getting tired of it, just want it to be done. And then I didn't even do a special effect for the highlights. Let's see how the overlay looks with it. Yep. Got some feedback, so first I'm gonna save this. Okay. Was I? I still want to look for some texture because otherwise it's just going to be too boring. And I think I accidentally messed up, so Ctrl Z is in order. Yes, Ctrl Z was in order. Alright, I already did that. I just need an image that has a pattern that looks like cloth. Let's see. Didn't I already use the burlap? It is a different one, and I can, of course, flip it a bit. Okay. And at least you get some texture in the art. Soft light, perhaps. Okay, and now just two. Okay. And a little bit more softer, so you still get the redness. Now we're gonna duplicate the layer and move this one to the boots. Or as they say in English commonly, a boot to the head. So I'm going to finish the girl today. Didn't expect that. And it is 10 p.m. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay up until 12 for the anime con. I guess I have no choice, but it's not something I'm looking forward to. Because usually when you order at AnimeCon, it's well, filled within a second, so at least less fast than with the Dutch Comic Con. As far as I heard, by the way, Dutch Comic Con has increased the prices a lot. So for the new price I could do 2 anime cons. So it was a good choice to stop with the Dutch Comic Con. For the price of the Elfia I could do 4 or 5 AnimeCon. So that's money I'm going to save now and look for other venues. Do hope to find other venues that are nearby my target audience. Still have to sign up for the doll fair. But I'm assuming I still have time for that. Last time when I did sign up, they had a lot of tables left, so maybe they said it was sold out, but it wasn't sold out after all, so there was room for one more. Okay. So that's the basic shading, so I can actually see where I'm going and all the lights. So now we get the dark colors out. Lock it to the layer below. That is gonna bother me. I heard from some artists who signed up for Dokumi that they were rejected or not, didn't get a spot at the Dokumi or Dokomi. I don't actually know which it is, but that was really surprising. I'm like, you guys are so good, you're so talented. Why aren't you there? And they're like, well, we don't know either. But it seems that Dokumi is very popular. There are people who have told me to go there as well, and I was like, sure, I want to go. Seriously, I do want to go. But who's going to pay for my travel expenses? Who's going to pay for my stays? Because it's, I believe, a 4-day convention. And I'm like, yeah, well, you'll earn that money back. Is it a guarantee? No. Well, it's probably going there is a salary of a month there. Multiply. Some highlights. And I'm feeling a tiny tummy ache. I did eat some cheese today. Just a little bit. Just to find out where my limit is. By the way, not much. So let's see how far things go. Okay. Now some bigger shading. I wouldn't mind visiting those bigger conventions, the foreign ones. Someone told me to go to Denmark. And someone told me to go to England. And I'm like, sure, I really want to. Don't get me wrong, I want to go to foreign countries and see if my work sells there, but if you can't guarantee me sales, then I can take the risk. Unfortunately, despite popular belief, I'm not rich. I wish I was. Maybe this doesn't need a multiply, this needs a color burn. Yep, this needs a color burn. Okay, so this is the dress. Now I need to get it back to the top, literally and figuratively, and add a little star, which is gonna be tricky. It's not that tricky after all, it's just a little bit. And I would love to go somewhere on invitation, but I'm not that popular, despite my many layers of fans. Okay, yes, you don't see more of it. It has plenty of shading, so it just needs stitches. I might turn this into different colors later on, but right now I just need a color I can see. And this is detail you won't see in the end result, of course, because why would you? Can I do this in a color? Nope. New. Soft light. Nope. Normal. So that means and this needs to go darker. And people may discuss why use such bold stitches, because that's the style. The seamstress who made this really likes bold stitches. This is a sushi original, as they call it. Now, I'm gonna make a new layer. It's gonna be on top of everything, and I'm gonna take a little pause, as I predicted. So turn on some waiting music. I'll be right back. I'm back again. I hope you will be able to go to conventions as well. Now we are deaf. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to announce myself. Right. Shading. And everything that happened to me just now has been caused by myself. Because not only did I get a little bit of cheese, of course I also took milk chocolate. And let's make this multiply because I always use multiply for this. And this needs to be on top of everything. This is a bit too much. Soft brush. Big soft brush. There we go. And just a bit less loud for here, for the big one. And add another one for the very close ones. It can be a bit louder or harsher, whatever you want to call it. Well, then I think this is little Suta, and next time I'm gonna draw whatever. I just need to do the can, the cup, the other cup, and the doll on the chair. So I'm really proud of everything else, which is probably not perfect. I will not deny I used a lot of help tools from that the program offered. Let's see if I can find it. No. For example, other materials are down there, and I can't show that right now. For example, the window was a preset, the drapes were a preset, perspective, the pot, the chest, those were all free presets, and I just added them slightly, painted them. They were all black and white lines, so I did do it by myself. So maybe next week I'll be able to finish this piece. Then I have the second art piece of book 5 finished, and then I only need 2 more. And then I can start re-editing book 5 again, see if I miss anything. So let's hope that gets finished soon enough so I can finally publish book 5. And then I could do the Dutch version, and that takes months as well. But at least I have the art done. So I'll be seeing you whenever next week. Hopefully with better pub date news. And I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.